Procedures, powers, and duties of authorities under the Industrial Disputes Act, 1947. The Industrial Disputes Act, 1947, IDA, is an important legislation in India that aims to promote industrial peace and harmony by providing a mechanism for settling industrial disputes. The Act establishes various authorities with specific procedures, powers, and duties to achieve this objective. Here's a breakdown. 1. Conciliation Officer. Procedure. The Conciliation Officer investigates the dispute and tries to bring about a settlement between the parties through conciliation conferences. Powers. The Conciliation Officer has the power to summon witnesses, examine documents, and enter premises for investigation. Duties. The Conciliation Officer is responsible for promoting settlements between the parties and submitting a report to the government if no settlement is reached. 2. Board of Conciliation. Procedure. The Board of Conciliation is constituted by the government when conciliation efforts by the Conciliation Officer fail. It follows similar procedures to the Conciliation Officer but involves a 3-member board. Powers. The Board of Conciliation has similar powers to the Conciliation Officer. Duties. The Board of Conciliation is responsible for investigating the dispute and attempting to bring about a settlement between the parties. If no settlement is reached, the board submits a report to the government with its recommendations for adjudication. 3. Labor Court, Industrial Tribunal, or National Tribunal. Procedure. Upon receiving a report from the Board of Conciliation or a reference from the government, the Labor Court, Industrial Tribunal, or National Tribunal conducts an adjudication. Powers. These authorities have the power to summon witnesses, examine documents, and administer oaths. They can also order interim relief to the parties involved. Duties. The Labor Court, Industrial Tribunal, or National Tribunal hears the parties' arguments, examines evidence, and delivers an award that is binding on both parties. Additional authorities and their duties. Appropriate government, responsible for notifying disputes, appointing authorities, and implementing awards. Chief Labour Commissioner, central responsible for administering the Act and coordinating the work of various authorities. Trade unions and employers' associations play a vital role in representing the interests of workers and employers, respectively, during the dispute resolution process. General powers of authorities. All authorities have the power to take evidence on oath, issue summons, and require the production of documents. They can also inspect premises relevant to the dispute and seek assistance from the police in carrying out their duties. Additionally, they have the power to award costs and expenses incurred during the proceedings. Duties of authorities. All authorities are obligated to act impartially and fairly in resolving disputes. They must ensure that due process is followed and that both parties have a chance to present their case. They must also issue reasoned and well-considered awards that are based on the evidence and relevant legal principles. Important note, this is a general overview of the procedures, powers, and duties of authorities under the Industrial Disputes Act. The specific details may vary depending on the nature of the dispute and the stage of the proceedings. For further information, you can refer to the official text of the Industrial Disputes Act, 1947, available online or through legal resources. Additionally, you can consult with a labor law expert for specific guidance about your situation. Thanks for joining this live session on Facebook and YouTube at Your Vinay Shukla. Notes and exercises are available on https://yourvinayshukla.in.